And now it's time for the prequel. Yes, the prequel. Now, this technically is the first entry in the series, but not the first to come out. They're summing up just like that. It's also weird calling it Chapter 3, like it's continuing on to the next chapter in a book when it's not. Well, since Chapter 2 concluded the story of the Lambert family and concluded the story of Elise, I'm just gonna ignore that stupid ending that led to nowhere. Should have ended with this scene. They asked Patrick Wilson about a potential sequel, and he said that he doesn't know where else the story can go from there, cause it ended Josh's story so nicely. So they thought, well, fuck all, let's just make a prequel, showcasing more on the side of Elise and her last investigations. That's a neat idea. Just no Patrick Wilson, so that sucks. The poster of the movie is kinda creepy, and it claims this is how everybody looks when they die. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, in this movie, Elise is retired from her work of solving hauntings, which is weird considering the fact that this is a prequel and she's already retired. But this is just the beginning. A new character named Quinn, played by Stephanie Scott, and she's the main victim of the movie. She lost her mother to cancer, and she wants Elise to contact her just to have a chat or something, and we all know in horror films that when someone tries to contact a loved one, that's bad news. The opening is cool. Elise and Quinn chat about her mother, and they are really good actors and already, right off the bat, carry the film. Quinn loves to act. Atta girl. James Wan was one of the judges there. He didn't direct, he produced. There's a boy who obviously has a crush on her, and her life seems pretty good. Whoa, holy crap, what the hell? Jesus. Well, that sucks. She broke both of her legs and saw an apparition waving at her during that time, which is a really neat scene because there wasn't any loud music with it, so it's great. This apparition has a name, which is the Man Who Can't Breathe. He's like a hospital patient or something. He wears a mask and he can't breathe. The Man Who Can't Breathe. There you go. After Quinn's accident is when shit really starts to go down, and there are some pretty good scares, not gonna lie. Sean, who is the father, has to take care of her, and the poor guy is running amok trying to help his daughter. Elise is reluctant to come out of retirement to help the family, and now she has no choice because it's in her home. Carl, from the second one, technically the fourth one, comes back to tell Elise that Josh is a grown man and has a beautiful family, and because of her, he's safe for now. Then Specs and Tucker are brought into the mix, and Jesus Christ, look at Tucker's hair. Just to let you know, it's a prequel, and that's how he did his hair. In this movie, they're just internet geeks who do blogs about false apparitions, and when they see a real one, they pussy out. That's really funny. The further is looked deep into, I guess, as if the first two weren't enough to handle. Elise comes up with the name. She travels to the further, like Josh in the first, to help Quinn be free from this man who cannot breathe and possesses innocent girls' bodies and walk with their broken legs. Oh my god, that's painful to watch. There are a lot of scenes in the further that are cartoony and again dubbed down the horror like part 2, especially this. Parker Crane makes a little cameo, and Elise just...
Come on, bitch.
Wow, seriously? I don't know if it's good or bad for the movie. The movie kind of takes on a tragic love story kind of deal because the man who cannot breathe is lonely and doesn't want Quinn to leave, and he hugs her tight like he's Beast and she's Beauty or whatever the fuck, and my god, it gets really weird from this point. And the mom comes back as a Force ghost or something, and Quinn takes the mask off of the man who cannot breathe and he dies. It was Beauty who killed the Beast. The thing with the mother is a nice touch, I guess, to make people feel happy, but I don't know, maybe it's a little tacky for this franchise. But the actors are great, and that's the best part of the film. Specs, Tucker, and Elise start their own company, and that's how it all started with them. Quinn and Sean are happy, Then Darth Maul comes back at the end after Elise thinks her husband tried to contact her. But nope! Yeah, that was a running theme in the movie. Elise missing her husband. But yeah, the rest is that, and this is basically chapter 1 in the franchise, because it's a prequel and it's a very mixed movie. It does have good scares and great camera work. Some of the other stuff to brag about mainly deal with the further and its tacky cartoony style that can't really top the first, third, or the one that came out first. Still a good film to check out. Definitely don't skip it if you're in the mood for a marathon. Insidious Chapter 3. Not actually Chapter 3, really Chapter 1. I miss you, Patrick Wilson. You should have been in this one.
Alex, you see this face? This is my whoop-ass face. When you see this face, it means I'm about to whoop ass. Get ready.